you looking for professional broadcasting on a budget? How about broadcast with colorful commentary, guest commentators, and after-race interviews? Do your league branding and social media graphics need a facelift? Custom results and series graphics looking like a fifth grader did them? Event organization taking up way too much of your time? Engage GTC TV and let us help you show the world your events.
PC Systems, your dedicated call center partner. We specialize in live customer support as a service, a 24/7 support center, empowering system integrators, operators, and innovators to execute seamlessly at scale, precisely when and where it matters most. Our TaaS model encompasses infrastructure, technology procurement, and comprehensive implementation and lifecycle support. With 3 decades of industry expertise, PC Systems leads in collaborative solutions across hospitality, multifamily student housing, and healthcare. As your trusted white label support partner, PC Systems operates seamlessly in the background, acting as an extension of your team and brand. Simple pricing and transparent solutions allow us to extend your business reach at scale. Let us accelerate your project execution and provide the service delivery infrastructure to expand your business. Contact PC Systems, your call center partner.
Welcome to Origin Micro, your go-to e-commerce superstore for IT hardware and consumer electronics. With over 2 decades of experience, we've earned a reputation for delivering superior customer service and offering top industry brands at competitive prices. We provide a wide range of products from various manufacturers. From notebooks and desktops to networking equipment and VoIP devices, we've got you covered. Our fully stocked warehouse ensures that you'll find the products you need when you need them. And with our expert team always ready to offer personalized support, you can trust Origin Micro for all your IT needs. Origin Micro, your IT e-commerce superstore, serious deals, superior service.
Welcome everyone to GT4 Trials of Power presented by GTC TV. We are here at round 2, race 1 at VIR. And another sunny day it appears to be. A little bit of a correction today as we go through our cast and crew picks. We'll just start with you since you're the only one here with me. Oh, your
Hello,
button is not.
hello,
There you is.
Fry. Hello, everyone.
And of course, Eton looking over us from afar. Hopefully, he's in a warm place because I know during these winter months, some of you people are in some pretty cold places, and I don't agree with that. I am your host, Fry. I'll be doing the play-by-play today, just doing the one-man band solo show. Chris has it. Fortunately, he has made it out of the desert. Unfortunately, he's now stuck on the side of a mountain and he's out of gas. So John went to retrieve him, but unfortunately has ran into a bit of a Mad Max issue trying to get fuel through the desert over to Chris. So we're gonna see what happens. We'll keep our eye on it. Maybe as the broadcast goes on, we'll get some updates along the way, and hopefully they are on the road to join us next week. So hopefully they will make it. And of course, VIR in Alton, Virginia, USA, capacity 40,000, which is, I mean, come on, you could fit probably another 20,000 on, some wooded areas. Open August 3rd, 1957, length 2.2 miles, 17 turns, GT4 lap record at 126, almost, actually, yeah, flat. That's pretty incredible to hit flat. Chase Fincher and a McLaren 570 GT4 2025.
Yeah, since these cars don't race here, or at least not in this configuration, this is an iRacing lap time. So this guy
Mm.
must be an alien. And right now we're seeing 127s in qualifying. So
Yeah,
not
but
really close to
this guy hit
chases.
like the perfect pump at at the pump.
Yeah.
You can't do that again. And of course, like I said, we are here at round 2 for VIR, and then off to Sonoma, which will be the Cup short course, not the long course. So that should make a little better, exciting racing. Looks like Florian Horvath is right now our points leader at 82. Albie right behind him at 77. Sam Cook just behind them at 75. Patrick Rich, Rafael Rodriguez, and Chris Razo. Hope that maybe these guys battle it out a little too hard and they can make a switch in the points here in round 2. And the NXT season starts January 24th. Preseason January 10th and 17th. Trying to get everybody registered, interested. Come drive the car around, take it around, see what you like on your own, and then get ready to compete with. Didn't we top it out at like 60 something people? So, I mean, plenty of room for everyone to join. So, GT champions. I think
Yeah.
we got Discord and .com, right?
Yeah. And we've announced these dates, but we're waiting for the official iRacing calendar for their special events. So as soon as we have that one, we'll confirm the dates. And track list is coming up really soon. Next week, early next week, we'll be announcing track list, which includes this is 7 rounds, so it will include a few circuits, a few ovals, and 1 or 2 street tracks. So gonna be really cool. What's weird is that this series only does a couple of races on ovals, so they don't even race on the Indy oval layout next season. But I'm sure we will have Indy in there for people because it's a really great place for racing.
Yeah.
And
You got to have Indy and Iowa. Those are just 2 you got to have.
yeah, Iowa, maybe Milwaukee, maybe for sure we'll have a couple of preseason races, one in a circuit, one in an oval to get people some track time on both, and for those that are not that experienced in these cars, we will have those 2 preseason races. And if enough people are interested, we will have another preseason race in January, maybe the 12th, the 19th, because we don't have a season scheduled for December. But we could maybe do a couple of preseason races to get people ready for these cars. Looks like the guys have finished their qualifying.
Yeah, I think they all just they don't take it down to the wire. It's more just like, hey, there's still 2 minutes to go. I'm gonna go use the bathroom or something.
And the only
Looks
person who
like
got into the 126 is Florian Horvath. So
yeah, Horvath just kind of cracking the tip there on the 126s. And you notice the orange and red difference. Orange meaning they are a coin holder. So we have 4 coin holders in the top 5 right now. And of
yes,
course,
sir.
Alvy, wanting one of those coins. So maybe if he wins this thing, we might give him one. I don't know.
Yeah. And remember, he literally told us last week in voice chat that he wants one. So
Yeah, we might have to take a vote or start a
yeah.
poll. Yeah, I was gonna say it doesn't look like they'll get much of like the full warm up lap. Might be starting in like sector 3 or something. or they're just going to go from pit road, one of the two. No, I never know. Looks like Florian Horvath will lead us off. Jakub Fury in second. Alberto Alvarez in third. Oliver Sulks in fourth. Jonathan Schwartz in fifth. Javi Sierra sixth. Jarmo in seventh. Sam Cook in eighth. Rafael Rodriguez in ninth. And Chris Rise in 10th. Jerry Jones 11th. Daniel Nicholson 12th. And Tony, is that Kima? Yeah, Kima 13th. No time put in. That's at least, I made it through most of the names this time. You know, I've been getting better with my names, but there's always that one or two that I'm like, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
It's like Jarmo. It's Jarmo Sasta. I'm not even like trying his last name. It's just too much. It's like Schwarzenegger.
Yeah. Well, we have John Schwartz in here. He's a previous coin winner, coin holder, like you said.
Mm-hmm.
And Ollie Schultz, Jakub Fury. Yeah, it's gonna be a great showing.
And I mean, of course, elbows out. Probably not a lot of pitch strategy involved. I don't think the race is really long enough to wear out tires or even a need to save fuel. Now, my question, though, because I forgot to ask it last time, is can they just start with whatever fuel they want, or is everyone on the same fuel tank?
The limit in the fuel tank is the same, but they should be able to elect the amount on their own because this is open setup. So if they want to make the calculation and just put as much as they think they will need, they can do that. If they want to top it off and go with 100%, they can do that as well. Yeah.
I would definitely take a few extra laps myself because if I know I don't have to save fuel, I'll burn some up.
Yeah.
I'm already going to torch the tires. We might as well add the fuel to the fire. Usually what helps it burn a little better. So yeah, I guess they are going to get the full warm-up lap. Get everything nice and loose, including themselves. Yeah, kind of a weird configuration. I'm not used to this at all. I'm used to, this is a long straightaway. Apparently right about here, they are not going to continue. So here's the thing, like if you're used to one layout, I don't care how many times you practice it, when you go down that straightaway, you're like, oh, I gotta turn.
Yeah.
And then you forget to turn.
Though this is a track that it's very often used for rookies. So when you're a rookie, you do this layout a few times. Everyone should have done it once or twice before.
I'm still more just a race fan, so I'm just so used to it. Trust me, I do it on the other sim all the time. There's one of the tracks. I like the shorter version. It's fun to do. But every time I go down that straightaway, I'm like, you got to turn here. And they have a wall that is painted red with arrows telling you to go that way. And still, it's like you stare at it and you're like, oh, yeah, I got to turn. Because you're just so used to going straight, on a certain part of the track. So we'll see how everybody goes with just some road cones to tell them to turn. Not an arrow or, maybe a flag man out there. Horvath getting ready to lead us off. Fury alongside Alvarez and Saltz right behind them on row 2. Getting the green. I think that's Saltz popped out. Saltz is already Alvy's already making a move. Saltz is on the inside.
4 wide.
Yeah, 4 wide. Let's see if he gets good. 3 wide. There's 3 wide in 2 different rows. Everybody just sorted that out. Wow, that was awesome. Horvath is going to lead. Alvy's in second. Schwartz, Saltz, and Fury round out your top 5. Oh, I think we're only 4 turns in now. Wow. Side-by-side action still continuing through the back of the field. Horvath, Alvy, and Schultz, your top 3. Oh, Fury just got around Saltz. Oh, big crash. Somebody is tapping a wall. Oh, Albie has gotten loose. That is. Oh, we got something else in the back. I saw somebody get sideways. Albie is now around. Sierra, I think, was the other car. Yep. So Sierra kind of lost. I don't know if he was trying to avoid something. So detrimental race for those two. Horvath, Schultz, Fury. All your coin winners are now the top 4. Everyone else is chasing a coin. Jarmo has made a massive jump up to 5th. Kima from last to 6th. Chris Rise down to 7th. Cook and Nicholson and Rodriguez round out your top 10. And Horvath is already out to a 2.5 second lead over Schwartz. Schwartz has got a bit of a gap himself. Fury, Schultz, everybody still kind of nose to tail. Whoa, that was a start.
Yep.
Holy. Oh, somebody else around. Jerry Jones is around. A little bit of action in the first lap. So Alvy, Jones, and Sierra all have had some issues right here at the start. We'll take a look and see what happened with Alvy. Oh, and he just loses it. That is brutal. You know, it feels better when, you know, it's somebody else's fault.
I guess.
Like, that guy hit me. I know he didn't, but come on, just let's go with it. Oh, Alvy. It's like hooking a curb. I mean, that's just side by side into a corner. I mean, it looks like Javi was trying not to hit him, and that's how he lost the car.
Yeah.
So Jerry Jones will now be bringing up the rear as he... Oh, man, he tagged the wall. Yeah, he's got some damage on that car. He's probably going to have to go in and get that fixed. Oh! Yeah, who was that?
He had to slow down, and Kima just wasn't maybe aware.
I know, it's like you make the effort to go extremely wide to dodge everyone, but there's still a car there. And of course, I think it was a Mustang, so, you know, that's just a hate crime right there. Horvath out to a 3-second lead over Schwartz. Schultz now up in front of Fury. Jarmo is also taking that spot. Looks like Fury might have had a bit of a moment. Rise and Rodriguez right behind them. See what happened. Whoa, yeah. Just, okay, I guess he wanted to go sideways. Oh, I bet you it's that little hump right there. Oh, Schultz is just testing that. Yes, to confirm, track is grippier than grass. Just to confirm. Horvath still out front of Schwartz and Schultz. I think Schwartz and Schultz have definitely shown pace. I don't know if Horvath can just run away from him, but he seems to really like this place, and he seems to be doing a pretty good job of that at the moment. Fury's going to have to try to get it back together, keep Jarmo behind him. I think they're in the same car. Jarmo and Fury, are they in the same car? Or is one a Vet and one's a McLaren? Nope, both McLaren. Thought so. Chris Rise, of course, representing in the Ford Mustang, making a run to the front. Just got around Nicholson, but I think Nicholson might have had some trouble. He is dropping spots. Alvy with his unfortunate incident will try to make his way back up to the front. But, you know, Fury, for having a couple of moments there running fourth, is still pretty good. So if he can put it together, he's still got 20 minutes to make a nice run. In long race, you never know what can happen. Well, I guess kind of short, long race. because the emphasis is there to go fast and keep pushing because you don't have like very long. But I mean, I'm telling you, after 10 minutes has gone by, you look up and you're like, it's only been 10 minutes. It feels like it's already been 25 minutes. So it you know, that endurance can get there even though it's only a 25-minute race. Yeah, Horvath definitely pulling away. He is wanting to just stay out front this time and not let anybody catch him. But we saw last week, mistakes can happen, things can happen, and he lost that lead and ended up racing people that he didn't think he was going to have to race. So hopefully he can keep his focus if he wants to keep that lead and stay out front. Schwartz and Saltz are still about 2 seconds apart. Still a gap between them. Watching a battle between Cook and Alvey. I'm surprised that we didn't see Cook a little further up. I think he did very well last time. Yeah. But he might not like this place. And there he is. I'm sure that just freaked Alvey out.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. That has got to be frustrating. I don't know if he was really going to be able to do much around the outside of that corner, but when someone disappears and then reappears, yeah, that's frustrating. The world of sim racing, man. We'll have to see how much ground Alvey can make up 7 minutes in or 8 minutes into the race. Horvath out front, 3.8 seconds over Schwartz, Saltz, and Fury also trying to make his run back up. And your top four are all previous coin winners trying to either... It's like if they win a coin, we shouldn't give it to them. But if like anybody else wins it, we should give them a coin. Right? That way. That way at least somebody wins one, right? And then we'll once we get enough champions, we'll have you know, a champions race, and then we'll let them win two. You know, it's like we'll have to stack the deck first. Oh, we got a little happy there.
And I think Alvey knows that, and he gave Sam the chance to come back on track ahead of him.
Yeah, always a respectful thing to do.
Good job from Alvey. After a bad.
Yeah. We talk about it a lot in Sims, though. When you're really close behind a guy, it's like it takes the air off your car. So when you hit the brakes, it doesn't want to stop. It's like it slides or it glides behind the car, and you end up making contact with them like it's sucking you up in there. So it is kind of strange because you're used to that same braking point that you always hit, and you're in that rhythm. And then all of a sudden you're hitting the brakes, and you're like, dude, it ain't stopping. And then, you know, next thing you know, punt city.
Yeah.
But at least, you know, always do the respectful thing, give the place back. I like how we just kind of drove through the grass and got right back behind him. Oh, it's kind of cool. Always hard to just give a spot back when you've got other drivers coming up behind you as fast as they can go. Schwartz is starting to dig into Horvath's lead, starting to take some time off of it. Fury doing his best to catch up results. I'm assuming Cook doesn't have too much damage, and looking back at Alvey, I can't see a lot of like detrimental aero damage or anything. He's getting a little closer to give us a look. Yeah, I was going to say Schultz is catching Schwartz. He's right there. So we've got some battles brewing as everybody's kind of got worked out and started getting in the rhythm. All right, Alvey's trying to. Albie's trying to get around him, but Cook's not going to make it easy on him, giving him the outside of turn 1. Oh, touching. Albie going to cut underneath. Wow. And Sam is making it all kinds of difficult for him to get around him. I tell you though, when you got a guy behind you that's faster and you're aggravating him, sometimes, you know, you might have to use a front end to get around you. And they're in the same car, so I think Albie just likes this place a little more than the other. Just so used to that straightaway. But one reason I'm not a big fan of this place is all these S turns. It's just like S turn city. Oh yeah, I mean, not my forte when it comes to racetracks. I mean, sure, if you got them here and there, I don't mind. But man, they are all over this track. Like every turn is an S turn.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing Albie kind of likes the S turns. He is really going to have to work hard to get around Sam. Of course, Sam might feel a certain way about that little skirmish they had earlier on, but we'll see what happens. Albie's still going to try this outside. I mean, if you can keep him down there, don't do that.
Someone a little bit too wide there.
So far, this is our battle. I'm telling you though, that patience starts to wear a little thin after a while when you know you can get around somebody. And the disappearing is you know, might be one thing Albie's getting a little frustrated with as well. And Jakob Fury is all over the back of Mr. Schultz. Schultz is using up a little bit of racetrack trying to keep Fury behind him, but Fury is trying to make his way up to Mr. Schwartz, but also take that last podium spot.
I don't think Ollie is going to be loving that setup. That car looks way too twitchy.
Well, if it's not on edge, it's not going fast, so.
And Ollie's
that's kind of the rule of thumb there.
Yeah.
We'll just have to see where Fury's kind of making time on him. I'm going to say it's through the S turns.
You can't miss that way.
Yeah. It's just. Oh, there goes Schultz, and Fury's going to get around him. Schultz trying to just gather it back up and get back on track. Taking the. Oh, that's not good. Oh, it's not good. Oh. Fast toe that thing back to the pits. Yeah, that's a fast toe. Put your hands on your face and scream into your hands. That's what that moment is right there. So Horvath, Schwartz, and now Fury up to third. Schultz has had a bit of a moment there. He's back with Sierra and Jones, who have also had a moment. They've kind of just stayed in the back, whereas Albie has gained a couple of spots. He has spent the better part of the race doing his best to get around Mr. Cook right now. And he's already tapped him once. It looks like he did tap him pretty hard. Now that I can see Cook's bumper, it does look like Albie got him pretty good when they had contact earlier. Albie, of course, doing the responsible thing, giving the place back and just giving him the spot. And now they've been racing hard for the past 3 laps. Another off. Oh, watch the re-entry. A little battle going on there between Nicholson and Sierra. Albie has tried this undercut multiple times. It's just not working for him. He's got to find somewhere where he can just get alongside Cook. Cook is not going to make it very easy for him, so he's going to have to get the elbows out and start greasing them up. to go in the race. So if Alvy wants to make up some time on, you know, Rise or Rodriguez, which they can see right up there in front of him, he is going to have to get around Cook as quickly as he can, or he is going to spend the better part of this race getting around one guy. But they are putting on a show for us, which is what we appreciate. Oh, Horvath still 3.8. Now, he did kind of level off. He was almost up to 4 seconds, but I think Schwartz started to kind of make a dent in it. Fury's still a little ways back from Schwartz, so we'll keep an eye on that. He's about 2 seconds ahead of Jarmo, and about Rise is still a good 3 seconds back from that. So Rise is sort of out there by himself right now.
And Jerry Jones is back on track, so that's cool to see.
Mm-hmm. Still a lap down, but at least on track.
Yes,
And
sir.
I mean, so far we've seen 2 Mercedes just crank the wall. Kima has had an off, so not a great Mercedes day. Brings a little smile to my face. We all know how much I love a damn Mercedes. And so Horvath has now all of a sudden jumped up to 4 seconds. So I think Schwartz has had a moment in BMW. I'm sure Fury will be liking that. Either that or he got a slowdown or something, or he just lost a couple tenths, yeah. Alvy is doing his best to just set up Sam Cook and try to get around this guy as cleanly as possible. He wants to ascend past you. That is what he is trying to do, because you keep doing that. Sweating going on behind him. There he goes. Look at that run on the outside going up around him. He is going to try to get all the way around him before he gets to the next turn. And he's not going to be able to do it. I mean, he got a really good run coming out of that corner, though. Going to try to go for the...
Oh,
yep, there he goes.
no,
Alvy,
no,
yeah.
no.
I told you he was going to have to get a little aggressive because Sam was not going to make it easy. Sam's doing some tapping.
Yeah.
Alvy's trying to keep him. Right now, all Alvy wants to do is get around these next couple corners. Oh, Cook turns him. Oh, Cook does not give the position back. Alvy has had a rough race. Would have liked to see Sam kind of give that spot back. Have these two guys kind of rough that out for the, you know, the end there. Yeah, see, Sam's just kind of moving. Well, there might be some discussions on that one later. Sierra's now making his way up to 8th because he's been able to pass a few of these guys that have had a moment and a drama. Horvath now out front by 5 seconds. He's been able to pull a gap on Schwartz. Fury, though, is only... Oh, he is about 6 seconds back. There he is. Yeah, he's way back. I thought he had gained so much time, but now it looks like 1, 2, and 3 are kind of spaced out. I think Fury's a little faster than Jarmo, but Jarmo was behind him. I think he's dropped back quite a bit. Jarmo, Rise, Rodriguez, Cook, Sierra, Alvarez, and Kima, your top 10. Nicholson still roughing it out with the Ford Mustang. We do appreciate it, as always. Rise, thank you for representing as well. You know, Kima had a great start to the race. He had a good jump from last all the way up to 6th, and then unfortunately had a moment and dropped it back down to the rear. Yeah. Nicholson's kind of just been cruising around back there. Probably just, you know, getting his laps in. It's still a weird layout if you're just used to the other track and only the other track. Hey, Chris, thanks for joining us. Hope you're having a swell time on the side of the mountain. We will have John once hopefully he escapes the desert. I don't know if you guys have ever seen Mad Max, but it's a little rough, you know, trying to transport when you got hooligans chasing after you, you know. And I think he's only got like 2 5-gallon cans too, so it's not like, you know, a tanker. But it was funny because Chris, you know, he saw that castle that you had, you know, on the picture, and he just wanted to go there. So he actually went to the mountain, but he ran out of gas about halfway up, you know.
Yeah, he says he wanted to get Skeletor and just took off.
But hopefully he'll make it back by next week. Somebody just went around. That was Nicholson. I don't know if Kima had anything to do with it, maybe, because he did wait. Yep. A little hard on the brakes.
Flashing the lights like, you see what you've done?
No, I mean more of like, hey, my bad. I didn't mean to.
Maybe, yeah, good point.
You ever think it's gonna stick and then it doesn't? Been there, done that way too many times. Nigel's joining us as well. What's up, Nigel? 3 minutes to go. Schwartz doing his best to try to catch Horvath, but it's looking like Mr. Horvath has got the edge at this place. Schwartz in second. Fury's another 6 behind him, so pretty spaced out. Jarmo with a good run, though, up to 4th. Keeping the nose clean. Alvey is now going to rough it out with Sierra. He's been the better part of our battler for the race today. He has had I'm not going to call it a fun race. I'll just call it an interesting one.
Agreed, yeah.
He might have to like throw a sweat rag at something. Alvey's not giving up till the bitter end. He's still got about 2-3 laps to go. Castle was. I had it earlier and now I can't remember what it was. Yes, there you go.
But because of licensing and copyright issues, we'll just call it Castle G-Skull or something like that.
It's just a gray castle, Chris. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's just get over it. See one
Castle.
every day.
Let's call it GT Castle. Maybe. Yeah.
Well, you know he's got to go out there and take pictures of stuff. So, you know, he's got to take a selfie from like the top part of the hat. But hopefully he and John will both be here next week. I think he's racing. I think John's joining us in the booth and Chris is racing next week. So
yeah, exactly.
We'll get to see him on track and see if he can tame the Horvath. So Horvath will be coming around for... Nope, finish? Okay, yeah, the finish. I didn't know if he's going to maybe get one more. So Horvath will take the victory in the first one. I always forget my sound effects. It's hard using my left hand. It's hard using my left hand. There you go.
There you go.
So Horvath, Schwartz, and Fury, your top 3. Jarmo's going to bring it home in 4th, and Chris Rise rounding out the top 5.
And Sam Cook now battling with Rafael.
Now Rodriguez going to hold him off. So Cook in 7th, Sierra in 8th. Nicholson bringing it home in 10th. I like listening to that Mustang just go through the woods and the valley and the trees. You can just hear it echoing. Kima in 11th, Jones 12th. And man, just rough day. You know, if Alvey didn't have a rough day, then Saltz had the rougher day. That was just a shot in the wall, man. That thing just went dead right on him. That is tough. So Florian Horvath is your winner. Jonathan Schwartz in second. Jakub Fury in third. Jarmo in fourth. Chris Rise in fifth. Rafael Rodriguez sixth. Sam Cook seventh. Javi Sierra in eighth. Alberto Alvarez in ninth. And Daniel Nicholson round out your top 10. Tony Kima in 11th. Jerry Jones in 12th. And Oliver Zoltz in 13th with the roughest day of them all. I just said he was 5 laps down. Now it says he's 8 laps down. So I don't know. I think at one point, you know, in a sprint race, I don't blame you. I mean, there's maybe 5 minutes left. I could see you kind of parking in pit road.
Yeah. And
You know?
he barely had the amount of laps that will let him earn points. So if you do half the laps plus 1, you get points in our championship. So he will receive his points for the race.
Yeah, definitely a little bit of drama there in race 1. I mean, the good news is we're probably going to a more complex track with more turns on it. So, I mean, that's helpful. A lot more uphill and downhill.
Yeah, and we have race 2 at Sonoma in just a few minutes.
And if you look close enough, you can see Chris right there on the right-hand side, just above the top of them trees. He's made it about halfway, so we're trying to get fuel to you. Chris will be there. John will be there as soon as he can while we're holding down the fort here. We'll be back. We'll be back shortly. Take a little break here. Get ready for race 2. Get everybody a little practice, a little qualified. So use the bathroom, get your drink. We'll be back shortly.
Are you looking for professional broadcasting?
PC Systems, your dedicated call center partner. We specialize in live customer support as a service, a 24/7 support center, empowering system integrators, operators, and innovators to execute seamlessly at scale, precisely when and where it matters most. Our TaaS model encompasses infrastructure, technology procurement, and comprehensive implementation and lifecycle support. With 3 decades of industry expertise, PC Systems leads in collaborative solutions across hospitality, multifamily student housing, and healthcare. As your trusted white label support partner, PC Systems operates seamlessly in the background, acting as an extension of your team and brand. Simple pricing and transparent solutions allow us to extend your business reach at scale. Let us accelerate your project execution and provide the service delivery infrastructure to expand your business. Contact PC Systems, your call center partner.
Welcome to Origin Micro, your go-to e-commerce superstore for IT hardware and consumer electronics. With over 2 decades of experience, we've earned a reputation for delivering superior customer service and offering top industry brands at competitive prices. We provide a wide range of products from various manufacturers, From notebooks and desktops to networking equipment and VoIP devices, we've got you covered. Our fully stocked warehouse ensures that you'll find the products you need when you need them. And with our expert team always ready to offer personalized support, you can trust Origin Micro for all your IT needs. Origin Micro, your IT e-commerce superstore, serious deals, superior service.
Welcome back, everybody, for race 2 of round 2, GT4 Trials of Power at Sonoma Raceway. It was the Sonoma short NASCAR circuit, so a little fewer turns toward the end. I think it's generally pretty much the same layout, but this place will be a little more hectic than the last one. Steeper hills, faster, I guess at least one faster straightaway. Because the other one just has so many S's that takes out the speed. This place is a little more straight, but I like the wall there. I haven't seen a layout like that before, so I like the wall versus the stupid tires. This is Sonoma, California, the NASCAR layout. Capacity 47,000. Opened in December 1st, 1968. Length 1990. Which is kind of weird. It's like almost a date. Turns 12. GT4 lap record. 115.663. Logan McKenzie in the McLaren 570 GT4 in 2025. So I'm guessing that a lot of guys like that McLaren because we've seen a couple tracks where that seems to be the fast car around there.
Apparently, yeah.
And of course, brought to you by Origin Micro, offering hardware warranties from manufacturers such as HP, Dell, Lenovo, and Asus, and a few others. If you need some expert equipment and you don't know how to work it, they can definitely get you started and get you what you need, especially when you need stuff that's compatible with other things and you need to make sure all your systems are going to be up and running. Go to Origin Micro, email sales@originmicro.com. Because they always help guys like me figure stuff up. Because, you know, I don't know what a mega hoot is, but they will definitely let me know. And then I'll have to call my fellows Richard PC and Bill Bedlam over at PC Systems for 24/7 support. Because you never know when I'm going to break something or, you know, maybe I plugged it in wrong and hooked it up wrong. So, you know, whether it's like your phone lines or your online streaming or you just don't know why things don't work, you call PC Systems. They keep everything up and running, whether it's your office or home. They got you covered. PCsystems.com.
Yeah, for sure. If you plan to have a call center at work, at your business, your office, your project requires a call center, PC Systems are experts at it. So
Yeah. And
all
believe
the
it or not, folks, they still have like landline phones. And they still, you know, and they have wireless phones. PC
yeah,
Systems figures out both
yeah,
phones. So that, you know, it really helps out. When you call somebody and they put you on hold and then transfer you, that's probably one of those old phones that you see with buttons on it. You know, I swear, man, our technology is going beyond that. People don't think those things exist anymore. And I got to tell you, they got some pretty technological phones. Especially if you've got like an office or a call center, man, trust me, I'm going to need Bill to run it through and tell me what button does what, because I'm going to need to start labeling stuff.
yes. And next week, of course, it's our Masters of the Track. So we've invited all of our previous GTC Coin Winners, our commentary team, guests from leagues that we broadcast, sponsors, and of course all of our communities. So everyone is welcome to join us for 50 minutes at the Nordschleife. Should be really fun. It's going to be 7 laps at the Nordschleife, and that should make for 7 laps on the track. So it's going to be really fun. It's not the full circuit. It's not the combined layout. So it's just going to be the Nordschleife. So it's going to be pretty interesting for the guys.
Yeah, definitely not my favorite place in the world. I can tell you that much.
For sure. But
I'm telling you right now.
you know,
That's what John looks like running through the desert right now, trying to escape those guys so he can get that gas to Chris to get him off the side of that mountain. He is twisting, turning, driving every which way, because Chris and John will both be here in round 3 to drive around that place. And no, you know, and Chris says that he's at a craft fair, but what he means is he's fairly trying to craft his way off the side of that mountain. That's what that really means. So John's on his way, Chris. Hang tight. We got you. So we're just starting qualifying, so we should see everybody out on track. As I've at least seen everybody go out. I don't know if they're going to run the full 10 minutes. That seems to be a thing with maybe go out and run about 5 to 8 minutes and then just kind of relax for the last two. So far, we have Sam Cook on track.
Yeah, he's gonna be the first one to set a lap time.
Yeah, it looks like everybody's out except for Fury and Jarmo. They're still hanging out in the pits. We're gonna need Sam Cook to put like an antenna on top of his house or something. Maybe hang a wire outside the window. So I think everybody's just now starting their lap, completing their out laps.
Yeah.
Yep, looks like everybody is now on track. Maybe a few people waited to get some open track. I'm not sure. Okay. It's like, where is he going?
Yeah.
Like way outside on that. It just looked like a really square turn. Really? That is interesting. So you can't see all the other cars?
Exactly. You can
That's
set up
weird.
when you set up a session. You choose either way: everyone on track, or everyone on their own. And we choose to have everyone on their own, so they can do the cleanest lap as possible.
And now, fun fact. Now, I haven't watched NASCAR this in last couple years for multiple reasons. But is that wall in the last turn? Is that something they do in real life now?
That's a question for Chris.
Yeah,
He's here in the
I
chat.
am.
So I don't know if he watches NASCAR in here, but I
Yeah,
think
anybody in the chat, if you watch NASCAR and know the answer
Yeah.
to that question, because for years, it's like, why don't y'all just put a wall there? I mean, the turn never changes. It's a racetrack, so you can always just put that concrete wall there. I don't understand why you always had the tires, and the tires just caused havoc and mayhem. So I'd rather just see a wall like that there. So I think that looks so much better. I hope that's what they're doing in real life.
Yeah, and they updated this track in iRacing very recently, so I assume that was part of the update. I assume, I'm not sure. Here comes Albi. He's on
Nice.
not a single purple sector.
So Chris said the wall is a real thing, so apparently Sonoma invested in some walls,
Okay.
which
Yeah,
I
the
mean
one
is
on
so
the
much
inside.
better.
The one that has the tires, usually.
Yeah, it's just the four peg tires were just wore out. Looks more like a racetrack, you know. Yes, we mean the inside wall in the real life instead of those four tire bundles that I guess were pegged to the ground. I don't even know how they were held to the ground, but yeah, even as a kid, I was like, why? You have walls everywhere, and you put like tire bundles at the end of this turn so
Yeah.
nobody can cut the turn. It made no sense to me as a kid, and it was like that and all the way, up until now. Just like, come on, guys, invest a little bit. It's like they literally ran out of wall and like, we got some tires.
Yeah, and there's no budget to get more
Right.
wall parts. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Horvath right now is out front, but only by 2/10. And Soltz is right there behind them. So that top six is within about 3/10. That's not bad. So everybody's showing a little more pace at this place. I think I told you, I think Horvath just really liked that last layout. So I kind of like turns like that where you really got to work the car through the turn and then work on getting off the turn.
And John Schwartz doesn't improve.
It's just a 10th though. It's always the difference of pushing it to the limit, getting it over a curb and into the grass and all that. But if it doesn't work out, it's always just ruins your lap anyway. So it's hard to stay on edge. See if Kima can improve. Nope, not as much. So right now it is Horvath, Schwartz, Cook, Fury, Salt's your top 5. Alvey jumps up to 4th.
Fury
like
should
that might have
improve,
been.
but
See how much. Fury does not. Oh, there he goes. Jumps up to 3rd. Took it a minute. We'll see if Jarmo, has he got anything else to improve his time? Definitely showed pace in the last race. He's on his best 1 and 2 sectors. Doesn't, just improves. So Jarmo to 8th, Chris Rise to 7th. Rodriguez down to 9th, Jones 10th, and Kima 11th. Got a little tighter up front, Horvath and Schwartz. And then Fury's about 3/10 down, Cook's 4/10. Right now, Horvath showing the pace, showing that he is going to try to do exactly what he did in race 1 and just try to run away. Have a nice, easy race. And definitely agreed, Chris. People always trying to move stuff and make it the track easier, but I like the new wall. I think it just looks pretty. Hopefully we won't see any of our drivers exploring the new wall. So 2 minutes to go. Everyone's still on track, I think. I don't think a lot of people are just sitting in the pits. I know Sierra's in.
come out. Or he's there waiting, but I don't think he's going to go.
I mean, if he's going to go, he's I don't even think he can make it around at this point. It looks like everybody's content to just stay where they are. Looks like that might have been his. Who just parks a car on pit road and gets out? That's kind of ridiculous. I mean, at least leave it in your pit box. Yeah. Hey, do you guys know where Horvath went?
They're like, no, we're Albi's team. Go look for.
Wait.
Yeah, so these guys are Chris's Rice team.
Is that right?
These guys, they decided they wanted to go with black and white. Oh, look at the Ascent guys. Hello, guys.
Do you guys know where Sierra went?
I don't think they do.
Let's see. Hey, do you guys know Chris Rice?
They're here from the NASCAR race, I think.
They just look confused.
Yeah,
they don't
he's
even,
confused.
Like,
Yeah, he should
Chris
like, no,
Rise.
I don't know.
Do you not know who Chris Rise is? All right, whatever. We'll go to talk to somebody else.
We need Javi. We need
Javi?
Yeah, these guys are Rafael Rodriguez crew, so they're just happy to be here.
Yeah, they're just happy. They don't even want to talk to us. They're like, we don't know where he went. That's
Yeah.
one less guy we have to race. Well, we'll get to probably talk to Horvath after this one's over. I'm sure he wants to stay up front, but Mr. Schwartz might have a few thoughts about that. And of course, coming up, Masters of the Track next week. Should be fun stuff. One track that pretty much is like putting every single one of these tracks together. Probably the same. You could probably put the first 4 tracks together and it's still not as long as the Nordschleife.
Maybe.
You didn't realize that?
Yeah. All right, let's have a quick look at our grid.
So it looks like Horvath will once again lead us off. Jonathan Schwartz in second. Jakob Fury in third. Sam Cook in fourth. Alberto Alvarez in fifth. Oliver Soltz in sixth. Chris Rise seventh. Jarmo in eighth. And just a few more drivers pulling up the rear at Rafael Rodriguez ninth. Jerry Jones in 10th. Tony Kima in 11th. And Javi Ciara in 12th. Which he did not set a time, so we'll hope to see him in the race. We attempted to find him on pit road, but no crew knew where he was. Horvath didn't know where he was.
Looks like he's greeted, so he's here.
Should have grabbed a hot dog while I was down there. Now I got to go back up to the booth.
By the way, quick announcement. We will be doing the raffle for the race day rewards for the prototype showdown today. So I think I will be posting the video and the winner for the raffle tomorrow. So good luck to everyone.
Good luck to everyone on a raffle. I've never been a big fan of a raffle.
Yeah, well, but that's just a little extra incentive that we want to do for our drivers.
Look, I have historic bad luck. We used to go to this thing. Now it's a rigged raffle. So basically, if you go there, they give you a raffle ticket and you win a prize. That's it, because it's a celebration of like we're there because our vendor is happy we spend a bunch of money there, right? So they put on a show for all their buyers and customers and stuff like that. So the point is you just kind of get like a little gift, nothing much. 2 years in a row, I walked up and said, you guys never called my number. They checked the bin and my ticket was not in that bin.
Okay.
Now, how do you lose a rigged raffle 2 years in a row? Yeah, that is historic bad luck.
Yeah, it was rigged, but not in your favor.
Correct. It's rigged for fairness, and everybody gets a prize. It's not like we rigged it, and it's hocus pocus and nothing. No, yeah. But it was the fact that 2 years in a row I had to walk up there and go, hey, y'all never call my name. I would like a prize.
Yeah,
and I got the same prize 2 years in a row. You can't make this stuff up.
Did they make up for it in any way?
No, not really. It's just, I got a tool set 2 years in a row, so I got 2 tool sets now. But it's just that little, it's a little tiny one, but, I do use it. So at least I did get something useful, yes. But it was, when you go up the second year, the third year when I went up, the guy just kind of looked at me and started laughing. He goes, there's no way. I said, I wouldn't be up here if you didn't call my number for the third year in a row. He goes, I don't know what to tell you, man. I was like, I think you just take it and throw it away as soon as you do it. I don't know. But, yeah, so 3 years straight,
he sees your name and hides it in his pocket.
Pretty much. I swear. Because he's like, there's no way this time. I'm like, here we are. But, yeah, always good fun. Never mad about it. But anytime somebody has a serious raffle, I'm like, yeah, I don't know about that. I haven't had a good experience with raffles. That's why I can't win the lotto either. Like whatever numbers I pick, they don't put those balls in there. It's a conspiracy. All right, so Horvath and Schwartz on the front row. Alvey and Cook in the second row. 2 coin winners versus 2 non-coin winners going at it into turn 1. Going 3 wide, thinking twice about it, going 2 by 2. Horvath right now has the lead, going 2 by 2 behind him with Schwartz, Alvey, Zoltz, and Cook. Horvath is going to hold the lead coming down the hill, going back up the hill. Oh, 3 wide coming out. Oh, and Sam Cook goes around. He smacks the wall. Yeah, this is why Horvath wants to just get out front and run away. Schwartz right behind him. Alvey now up to third. Chris Rise in fourth. Soltz in fifth. Rodriguez sixth. Jarmo in seventh. Side by side right now. Chris Rise trying to gain another spot. Oh, he gets around him. You can tell by the purple and green livery that he's got on the car. We didn't see much of it in race 1. Yeah, that's Chris Rise into a wall, followed by Kima, who took the exact same route. We've got another car coming down. Hopefully he dodges him and doesn't hit him. Chris Rise has gone to the pits immediately, get the
Yeah.
fast tow and quick repair. Oh, man. Oh, another tap. Saltz has just tapped. I believe that's Alvy again, who
This is
just gets
chaos.
knocked by
Oh my
Fury.
god.
Oh, Alvy. If Alvy quits right now, I don't blame him. You know what? I don't blame the guy. Horvath right now out front over Schwartz. Saltz is now up in the third, having a much better race than his first one. Rodriguez all the way up to fourth from all the drama that other drivers have experienced. Jarmo in fifth, Sierra sixth, and Jerry Jones in seventh. Alvy, man, God, he is. And look who's behind him. So once again, this guy was out front. He was about to run away, and now Sam Cook is right behind Alvy. These two battled it out the whole first race. Definitely the guy Alvy doesn't want to see coming up behind him, and Cook's probably not any happier to see Alvy in front of him. Oh, wow. So again, lap one, lots of drama unfolding. We don't see Horvath at the moment running away from Schwartz. Schwartz is definitely wanting to keep that car in, not in front of him, but close to where he can see it. We've got a Porsche versus a Mercedes brewing. They've already pulled out about a 5-second lead over Saltz. Rodriguez still closely behind Saltz, so we'll see if something can happen there. And Jarmo, Sierra, all nose to tail. Fury definitely looking for a better run. I'm not sure how much damage he got out of that contact, but he looks okay, so he should be able to make a run back up. I know he definitely wants to win one of these.
Fury's a lap down. Well, he shows. Okay, it corrected itself. He was showing a lap down for the whole lap, but now timing tower looks correct.
So yeah, let him hit a couple timing zones and let it work itself out. Tony Kima around again, not having a good Sonoma experience so far. We'll see what happened. Oh, don't tell me Albie goes off the track. I'm telling you, he goes into pits and starts watching YouTube. I don't even care. Oh, that was earlier. That's what set him back. And then, I mean, not a bad hit. It looks like they both saw each other and maybe tried to turn so they wouldn't hit each other, but still a tap. So Jarmo is trying to go after Rodriguez, and he has got Sierra, Fury, and Alvy right behind him. Jones has now gotten around Cook, so Jerry Jones, at the moment, having a better race than he had last race. Chris Rise now 2 laps down. Unfortunate for Chris Rise. We expected him to win this race and have such a great outing. But unfortunately, Sonoma, which oddly enough, he and Kima both did I don't know the exact same thing or if the exact same thing happened to them, but they both hit the same spot in the wall. And once the car starts going through sand, that's pretty much the end of your day.
Javi's
Who is
blinking.
that flashing? Yeah, I was like, who is blinking? There he is. That's like a whole straightaway.
Yeah.
Yeah, Horvath is not running away from Schwartz this time. These guys, if they have any hope to catch up, are going to need to stop doing all this stuff. First 5 minutes of the race right now. Rodriguez is looking in his mirror like, no. Y'all stay back there. Go away. Wow, what a deep lunge. Sierra trying to get around Jarmo. That was definitely not the way to do it. Now, Jarmo is going to do his best to try to catch up with Rodriguez and leave these three battling. Alvy, I think, trying to come around Fury around the outside to gain the inside. Going to have to cut back in behind him. Will not be able to get the pass done. So this little group right here is for 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th. And coming up on 9th, if they keep battling this way, Jerry Jones will... Actually, he has caught him. Sam Cook is also right behind him. So from 4th down is all in a little pack of cars. Horvath has got about a half-second lead over Schwartz, and right now, Zoltz is just cruising around. He's got a nice gap front to back, so he's going to try to obviously catch those front three guys and try to win the race instead of having being out of the race like he was in the first race. Yeah, yeah. Chris wants to do only Sonoma and Fuji.
And Mexico City.
No.
Mexico City has like 7 layouts, so we can
I know,
use all
right?
of them for
Yeah.
a single series.
Between those 3 tracks, you got enough series to almost enough races to make a series
Yeah.
for a whole year. So Schwartz is going to do his best to just put it down, but I guarantee you, Horvath, Schwartz, and Zoltz are glad they're not back here doing this. Oh, somebody goes around this Jones, straightens back out.
Ooh,
I don't know if Cook helped him straighten back out or he just got a handle.
I think it was the other way.
Yeah, he goes a little wide right there. Looks like Cook's trying to get up on the inside. Take a small turn. Yeah, Chris said 37 tracks on 3 tracks. I mean, that's the way to do it right there. Just help out.
Yeah.
So Cook now in front of Jones and catching up to Alvey. Alvey's probably going to want to get around Fury to keep 1 car separation. And Horvath is starting to gain a lead now over Schwartz. They're definitely pulling away from Zoltz. He's just kind of hanging out in third. But hey, I'll take a podium spot in an easy race all day long. Instead of the melee that's going on behind you right now. Yeah, Schwartz is, if he can just keep close enough and keep the pressure on, he might be able to, force Horvath to make a mistake. But as of right now, Horvath has got that rhythm, and he's just going to keep that car moving. Schwartz is going to have to push a little harder somewhere on this course or a couple corners to gain that time.
Yeah. Florian just got fastest lap, so that really helped him.
Of course, you get the fastest lap when you're chasing somebody. It really gives you, momentum to go catch that guy, doesn't it? It's like, now I'm motivated. He just ran faster than me and everyone. But Rodriguez still holding fourth. We'll see if Schwartz can eventually get up there, but Rodriguez has lost out the 4th spot to Jarmo. I think right as we went to him, he might have had an issue down the S's. And now Javi is going by. Fury's looking to follow Sierra on the inside. Alvey has got to get on the inside of somebody and pass somebody because that outside line is just not working for him. And I know he wants a little separation from him and Cook. Cook was vanishing a little bit in the first race, so that's the guy he doesn't want to follow around. But Alvey goes a little wide, trying to follow up Rodriguez coming up the hill. As we go back down the hill, Fury's still kind of hanging out. He hasn't really made that ground up. Sierra and Jarmo have now kind of taken the lead of this pack. Oh, tough battle. Fury with a look. A little far back to try to throw it in there. Not going to gain the spot. We'll have to settle in back behind Sierra. We'll have to see what happened to Rodriguez. Or maybe somebody just got underneath him and he lost a few spots there. Because now that Jarmo has gotten out in front of him, he started to pull away a little bit.
Yeah.
So Jarmo with a little bit of pace here to get away from this pack of cars and separate himself and maybe claim that 4th spot. Sierra, Fury, Alvarez, Rodriguez. Alvey's trying to still do that outside. I don't think that's going to work. Rodriguez, something happened, or did he just pull out of the way?
Yeah, he pulled
something's
out,
going on with it. Yeah, something's going on with Rodriguez.
Yeah, but I think he knows the 2 guys behind him are battling, are a little, how do you say, feisty, a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know. Like he came off that straight and just went dead to the right.
Yeah, he said like you go.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't know if he was having an issue. So Rodriguez, who was in fourth, now drops down 5 spots. Jarmo will now take the 4th spot. He has pulled a little bit of a gap, but Fury in the same car looking to run him down, also with pressure from Sierra, Alvarez, and Cook. I know Alvy would like to be in front of all of this, as he has had 2 bad races in a row, not really helping out in his well, I guess yeah, he's on a Saturday as with the rest of us. It's not a good way to start out the Saturday. Yeah, Chris, Cook has been a little aggressive on the day. Well, we'll have to let the stewarding take a look if they need be. Hopefully they don't need be.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, we're not seeing in the first 12 minutes, we're not seeing that giant gap that we saw Horvath get out to in race 1. It's like Schwartz can gain a little time here and there, but Horvath's just got the overall, and he's able to keep it at just about half to a full second. They have pulled out a big gap over Soltz. Soltz is just hanging out in 3rd right now. He's got all day in front of him and all day behind him. I mean, as long as he keeps it on the track and stays clean, he is pretty much set to lock down that 3rd place and come home with the podium spot. However, we have seen races where these 2 guys will be up at the front racing it out, and all of a sudden they have a drama. Next thing you know, here comes 3rd place. Like, yeah, I'll take the win. Thanks, guys. Appreciate that. And with still another about 12 and a half minutes to go, still time for anything to happen. Especially if Schwartz gets a little desperate and starts maybe making a few dive bombs. Almost in the wall. Where is Sam Cook? There he is.
He lost a little bit.
Yeah, I thought I'll be trying to pass Sierra on the inside. He has made an inside move this time instead of the outside, so he should benefit from that. Sierra gets a good run coming down the hill. There you go. Alvy's going to clear the pass now going into the final turn. Oh, that's right. They don't have that. They have this part. Then they go down to the final turn. Different layouts. Fury inside Jarmo. Jarmo's not going to fight him too much on it. What? It looked like Alvy was not going to stop that car. It did not look like he had enough brake power. But Alvy gets it slowed down. Fury now up in 4th. Your 4 previous coin holders now in your top 4. Jarmo in 5th. Alvy, Jarmo might be having a problem now. He's backing off, or something's going on. Alvy is now making his way back up to I think where he started. He was in the top 3 or 4 when the race began, so he doesn't have much time. However, Fury is way behind Soltz, so these guys are pretty much battling it out for 4th down unless they can just go into super mode and make up a ton of time. Horvath down. Oh man, his time has just dropped all the way down to 2/10, down to a 10th. Schwartz has just taken over the lead up there side by side. We might have a change for the lead if these 2 guys are battling and they keep this up for a while. Believe it or not, Soltz would have a chance. But he needs these 2 guys to do this for at least the next 8 minutes. Really go slow around some corners. So Horvath, first race, had a nice easy race, pretty much cruising out front, good gap. Now he's over here curb hopping, trying to get away from Schwartz. Schwartz, of course, wanting, you know, to take the victory. I have to argue about his car choice, but to each his own. See if he can, I guess, beat the king of the mountain, really. Not to make a few more mountain jokes. Right, Chris? Chris! So Horvath under attack from Schwartz. And as you see, with these two guys battling, it was 7.2 seconds. It has dropped down to 6.1. In one lap, they dropped 1 second. So if they keep it up and they keep that battling, it's going to give Sults a chance to come down. Alvarez trying to do an over-under on Fury. Looks like Fury's going to cover off the bottom pretty well, get a nice run off the corner coming down to the line. Fury and Alvarez have got a little bit of a gap from Jarmo, Sierra, and Cook. Schwartz all over the back of Horvath. And that's just, if you're not faster sometimes, you put the pressure on a guy to make a mistake. If you can get around him coming down to the last 8 minutes of the race, within the last 8 minutes of the race, so they will have a chance, if he can get in front of them, to possibly pull away. But these guys might be so evenly matched that it doesn't matter. Maybe he's just trying to wait there for that last lap to get around him, and that way he doesn't have to hold him behind him too long. Just maybe outrun him for a couple of corners, keep him within striking distance until that time comes. Yes, unfortunately, Ollie did have a pretty rough first race. Him and the wall had a disagreement. Not the best race. This race, I think he did have a moment, but he is up in third place, just kind of chilling out. He's got a...
Yeah, he got contact in lap one with someone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think he kind of survived the massive drama in the melee, so he kind of just got out there by himself. So having a nice, easy second race, his Mr. Ollie Zults. Horvath is currently hoping that his second race ends like the first one did, and he stays right where he is. And Mr. Schwartz, however, does not want to finish where he did in the first race, which would be directly behind this guy, except he couldn't see him last time. He was too far back. This time, he's drooling. He's got a rag. He's wiping stuff off right now because he is wanting to get by this guy and take the win of this race. I guarantee you that concentration level is through the roof, and he has got fans blowing on him, or he is regretting not having it blowing on him. One of the two. Alvarez still trying to do the over-under in the final corner to get around Jakob Fury, taking different lines, trying to get the traction down to get around him. Fury still holding tight. He's not going to give up. I would say these two are evenly matched. Albie's probably just a little quicker, but Fury's able to use the horsepower of that McLaren to get out front. Albie with the look underneath, but he can't get the power down to get off the corner. Fury holds him off going down the hill. Back up the hill, a little curb hop. We'll see if Albie's got anything as they come back down the hill once again. Jarmo, Sierra, and Cook backing them up. They want these two to start battling as they can close that gap a little bit. You see each car as they come around that corner almost just straight into the walls. They all have to just grab it and turn it back to the right. Albie pushing hard within the last 5 minutes to go. Alberto Alvarez looking for a lot better finish than he had in race one. Still just having some dramas in this race, but kudos to powering through and at least a top 5. He's at least hunting a top 5 right now. He's got a lot of drivers behind him that would like that top 5, but he is battling because he wants that 4th place. Every point matters in the short series, especially going to the Nordschleife after this. That's a place where you not only battle other cars, you battle the track more than the other cars. Very, very technical place. Not my favorite, not where I like to be, not the funnest place in the world. But if you're a master at that place, you're going to have a pretty decent day. And Alvy is going to try to get a nice run coming through this corner. Fury came in really low to run a defensive line. Alvy is going to look to get to the bottom of this hill and try to have enough momentum so that he can make a run coming into the last corner and get to the inside of Fury. Here he comes with the run, trying to do something. The S's make it so hard because you lose so much momentum just trying to turn the car underneath him. He's going to go the outside once again to try to get a better run off the corner. Man, Fury is able to just put the power down and tightly get off that corner, whereas Alvy around the outside can't really get a good run off of it. Yeah, I was wondering why we didn't. Yeah, we all disappeared for a moment. Chris, we will see. Oh, Schwartz has gotten around Horvath, and we'll see how much Chris likes the Nordschleife and see if he can tangle with Horvath and Schwartz. We'll have to go back. We'll see if we can get a look at how Schwartz was able to get around Horvath as they come around into this final corner. Looks like Horvath is going to lead with a few minutes to go. Oh, I'm sorry, Schwartz will lead with a few minutes to go. Whoa! Here's that. It's that corner where he goes out to get kind of like a square entry and a great run out. Jonathan Schwartz just dives it under the bottom to get a better run and is just putting that power down to get through these S's. Once he clears them through the S's, he has the line. Now it will be a matter of holding off Horvath for about 2 laps. Maybe 3. I'm not sure what lap we'll make it to. We might make it to 21. But yeah, so for the first time, Horvath is chasing someone. He is not defending. Schwartz will be on the defense. And right now, you've got Fury, Alvarez, Jarmo, Sierra, and Cook all on the offense and defense. Fury, the only one running the defense right now, as Alvy is going to do everything to get around him. Jarmo, Sierra, and Cook are all over the road. Cook has now gotten around Sierra. Sierra's going to try to come back under. Oh, wow. Cook has had some rear end play on that car. It looked like he had no bumper or rear end on there. Or it has been smashed in, or the paint looks that way. Schwartz still out front, 1 lap to go. I think this should be the last lap. Unless they can run a lap in 30 seconds. I don't think we can. So Schwartz is going to do everything he can to keep Horvath behind him. Horvath is going to do everything he can to reclaim that victory as he got in race 1, trying to sweep the weekend. Schwartz is trying his best to keep that from happening. It's a great run off of this corner. They almost both hit the wall. Horvath trying to throw some lights at him, do anything he can to just make him make a mistake. Look in your rear view. Look in the mirror. Stop looking out the windshield. Look in the mirror. That's what he wants him to do. I need you to look in all 3 of your mirrors right now. Horvath is pushing hard. Schwartz pushing harder. Down the hill they'll go for the final time. Trying to keep it on track. Horvath is out in the dirt. He's pushing so hard. He's going to have dirty tires. He makes a dive. A little bit too far back for that one to come in. Schwartz is going to come out of the final corner. As long as he doesn't do anything drastic, he should come home with the victory. And I hit the wrong button. That was a good finish. Zoltz with a nice kind of easy go around. Fury looks like he's going to win the mini car battle. Sam Cook goes around in the last corner. Fury and Alvarez, your top 5. That was close. Rodriguez, unfortunately, who was he was the front runner. I don't know what happened, and he just dropped all the way to 9th. I guess he just did not want to have a strenuous race. Oh, well, that was exciting. A little bit of carnage, a little bit of drama, but overall, clean, respectful, great racing. Jonathan Schwartz is going to pull it out in race 2 over Florian Horvath, keeps him from sweeping the weekend. Horvath in 2nd. Ollie Zoltz in 3rd, having a much better race than he had in race 1. Jakob Fury in 4th. Alberto Alvarez in 5th. Sam Cook 6th. Javi Sierra in 7th. Jarmo in 8th. Rafael Rodriguez in 9th. Jerry Jones rounds out your top 10. Tony Kima in 11th. Chris Rise, 20 laps down in 12th. Had what looked to be a super stellar run. And unfortunately, I guess the track decided he was going the other way of the turn and collided with the wall. So we will see Chris Rice next week, and he will have a much, much better day at the Nordschleife. Yeah, that was pretty amazing race for just a 25-minute. You imagine if you had to do that for like an hour? And we'll take a minute to gather up a few of our competitors to see if they would like to have a little chat about how that race went. We'll see how the stewards feel about a few incidences. We got people coming in now. And picks, we waiting on one more? Yeah. All right, let's jump to Mr. Florian Horvath.
Hello there.
What's up, my buddy? We got to give you one of these because I forgot on the first race. You had a great first race. You pretty much just kind of sailed on with that one. So we'll kind of just get your thoughts on that real quick. But how about the second race?
Yeah, what can I say? Like the first race, like I gotta say, I love both tracks. Like Virginia and Sonoma, 2 really great racing tracks. I love to race there. And for the first one, yeah, I just knew it's gonna be really important to warm up the tires at the beginning because, like, I don't know who it was, but could you see in the mirror someone was like, I think it was turn 3 or 4, just spinning it away in turn 1, in lap 1. And yeah, that's really just a crucial point. Like if your tires are cold at that point and you're going in too fast, your race is over. And obviously also the brakes, like I just knew it was gonna be really important to get the temperature in for turn 1. I think we were 4 wide at one point, so yeah.
Oh, yeah, definitely 3-4 wide. I mean, the first race was, hey guys, I'm gonna go run away because y'all are all driving all over the place back there. So you definitely got the lucky race, helped out. But when it came to race 2, and you noticed during qualifying, you weren't that much quicker than Mr. Schwartz. Were you a little afraid Mr. Schwartz was going to be able to stick around?
Yeah, I've got to say, like, all respect to him because, like, Sonoma, I feel like I'm quite fast at this track, but as soon as I saw like after 2 or 3 laps, he could just stick with me. I knew this wasn't going to be an easy race. Like we were, 5 or 6 tenths close to each other, like every lap.
Yep.
And then at the one corner, he just got me, and I didn't expect him to basically make the dive into the corner. But really clean, and yeah, it's just close and clean racing, exactly what I love. Even if it isn't a win, I just really enjoyed this race.
Yeah, definitely from a viewer standpoint, we were enjoying it thoroughly. Definitely the racing we like to see, but we figured he had to follow you the second race, and then he lost track of you, and he got to kind of hang in for the second race. So kind of figured he was going to get a little brave toward the end of that race, and the less time that he had you behind him was going to be better. So we figured maybe it was coming toward the end.
Yeah, that was my expectation as well, but that's the thing. The tires are giving up after time or overheating, and maybe you could see it in the broadcast, but I was just really struggling with the fast corners as well. And that's where he basically got on top of me. So
Well,
yeah,
it's like
congrats to him.
it's like we tell the car, I need to go faster than everyone else, but I also need to save tires and fuel. So, here we are.
Exactly.
Well, congratulations, my friend, on a race 1 victory and a runners up in race 2. You got any shout outs or anything you want to send out?
Yeah, big shout out to my team. And as well, big shout out to you guys for doing the broadcast, for doing the championship. And I'm really looking forward to the next race.
I appreciate it, man. All right, and we will see you next week at the Schleife. And Mr. Schwartz is again, race 2, or race 1, kind of just driving, having some fun. But then there's race 2, which is so run us through how was your race 1?
Yeah, race 1, that was a big challenge for me. I'm so used to running like the full layout VIR, and so trying to figure out this infield section was really technical. Just had a
I
lot
said
of,
the same thing.
yeah, just really challenging to be able to maximize time there, especially on cold tires. I think that made my qualifying a bit harder because I couldn't get the tires warmed up in time, and so that put me a little bit further back in the field. And I was able to gain a few spots, luckily, including a spin early on, which I luckily avoided. But yeah, definitely Florian was just incredible, had incredible pace through there. And I mean, I ended up driving the Mercedes in the second race. I wanted to drive it in the first race. I feel like I was a little faster than Mercedes at VIR, but I just could not handle how sketchy it was on cold tires. I felt like the BMW was a safer choice at the start. And then if I was just able to hold on, that was pretty much all I could do. So
I mean,
yeah,
at VIR, how many times do you go down that back straightaway and you were like, remember to turn, don't go straight, don't go straight.
exactly. That's what was coming to mind every time. I was like, man, if only I could go straight, maybe I'd have a little more pace in this section.
Yeah, that's what I
Um,
told him. I said, when you're so used to that track, it bothers you, and you'll probably lose a couple tenths every time because you're like, I'm not used to braking here. So it can throw you off, And so Sonoma, at least you get to go there. You get a layout that is a layout. It's not just like a virtual one or sim one or anything like that. So it looked like you had really good pace in race 2. So were you strategizing for most of the race?
Honestly, I was trying to find any opportunity I could. I know you mentioned if I could pass him near the end, that'd be a smart move, and I guess it ended up being that way, but I was trying to get by Florian any chance I could, but the first half of the race, he was just unstoppable, being able to nail every apex, nail all the braking zones, and on fresh tires, he was just unstoppable, and I was just lucky that there was the smallest amount of fall off, ran a little bit wide in some corners, and I was able to finally send it in, I think in turn 7 there. I don't know the corner numbers here, but yeah, just a really fun track. I feel like I was able to get used to the track layout. I've run here dozens and dozens of times in the NASCAR Cup cars, so I know the track well. I haven't run it too much in the GT4s, but yeah, Florian was awesome to battle with throughout that race. Even if I ended up finishing second, I think just like he said, it was just such a blast. So really looking forward to next week at the Nürburgring.
Awesome, man. Well, we definitely enjoyed the race. We figured you were just trying to get around him any chance you could, because you two looked so evenly matched. But yeah, I was like, if he does it in the last minute and only got to keep him back there for 2 laps, or a lap, that might be your best bet, because he may be able to cool the tires down and get back around you. But yeah, great racing from both of y'all, and we're definitely looking forward to seeing what you guys got when we go to the Nordschleife. You got any shout outs or anything you want to send out?
To the SCCA, actually. I ran with those guys for last week. That's why I was unfortunately not able to make round one. I was doing a karting event and ended up getting the gold medal in the championship there. So SCCA as well as GT champions for the broadcast. So thank you guys.
Awesome, man. We appreciate it. Well, we will catch you next week at the Schleife and see if you can bring it home again.
Yeah, looking forward to it. Thanks, guys.
All right, guys. See you, man. Well, Pix, we have officially wrapped it up. Well, I guess unofficially, we'll have to wait till some results come out and go from there and see what happens, because we did have a couple of dramas out there in race 1 and race 2.
Yeah.
So we'll see how all that fares out as we go to the Nordschleife in round 3. So only one race in the coming week. We won't be doing the double races. So a lot of the drivers, just make sure you practice the right Schleife. You have to practice the one without the GT course in it.
Yeah.
Do not practice the one with the GT course.
Yeah, there's a name right there. Industry something. Industry Farten, let's say.
Yeah.
That's the layout. And
just make sure you're on the right Schleife. None of the Schleifes for me are good. I don't like the Schleife, but it's a Schleife in good time.
Yeah. Yeah, and that will be a lap race. That won't be a time race. So we will go for a confirmed 7 laps.
Well,
so
it will be 7 laps, so it's not a time race, but it will take time to do the 7 laps. So
exactly.
we're gonna, exactly. It's about 50 minutes, round give or take a little bit, depending on how fast we actually can get through the laps. It'd be interesting to see everybody go through here. This is I don't even want to really call it like a racetrack, because like what we just did, that's a racetrack.
Road, maybe?
Yeah. It's like, man, it's like a country road meets the back forest desert roads or something. It's weird to explain, because it's not like you're racing a track where you're just going to the same turns. It's even though it's a track where you go around and around and you're hitting the same turns repeatedly, it's like the turns and the scenery changes, because it's so hard to remember what turn you're on and how you need to go. And you're like, oh yeah, it's this turn. Oh wait, no, I was wrong. Now you're slamming on the brakes trying not to hit a wall. It's like you kind of forget where you are. It's like a maze. Really weird for me to drive. Not my forte. It's a country road for me.
Yeah, well,
I'll be driving around that place with the flashers on.
Yeah, I think some of the part of the track are public roads, so they're open to traffic at some hours. Not sure exactly which hours. I assume during the day, but just like you said, it's even a public road at some points, just like Le Mans.
It's just a weird place. I would say this: no middle of the road. You either love it or you hate it.
Yeah, and I'm not sure what time of the day has Chris set up that session for. So it's so much different if he's chosen a time of day in during the day, or if he's chosen during the night.
Daytime or light around. Yeah, daytime and light around that place is crucial for me, even making it around there. If it's dark, I'm hitting something.
Yeah.
No doubt. I'm hitting probably multiple things, actually.
So the guys should try to get as much practice as possible, and should be a great, enjoyable race. And just a little explainer for those drivers that race only to the third round, they will get no points for the championship. it's just like an exhibition, end of season race. So they don't steal points from the guys that have been doing the whole season, and that includes drivers that race round 1 or round 2 and round 3. For example, John Schwartz, that only raced on round 2, he is eligible for points in round 3. But Chris, who didn't race in round 1 nor round 2, he's not eligible for points in round 3. That is so that drivers who and guests and our community who joins for round 3 don't disturb or get in the way of all those that have been doing the rest of the series, because they are fighting for a coin. And this being so short a series, we don't want them to be bothered, but we still want to have everyone racing in this series. So should be a great race, should be a fun race to close out the official year of racing in GT Champions.
Absolutely. Definitely the place to do it. But we also can't help it if we put Chris last and he drives up to first. I mean, we can't help that.
Yeah. I mean, he's been practicing, so hopefully that's a possibility, and we'll see him there fighting for the win.
Picks, any final words?
Just a big shout out to all the drivers who show up, who register and race. We had Tony Kima come join us as a newcomer, so welcome to the series, and hopefully we'll see him in all of our next future series. Sad for Chris Rice, who had to leave after contact. He was, I'm sure he was a bit of annoyed with his luck today. Had a pretty good first race, and awesome battle between John and Florian for the win. So thank you to all the drivers as always, and to you, Fry, for being here with me.
I appreciate that. Of course, special thank you to Mr. E-Town Benares, who is working hard, I'm sure, during the seasons of the sportings. Hopefully he's in a warm sporting area and not the cold, or at least indoor sporting area, right? Well, it's cold, but I mean, you can be indoor.
Yeah.
They have heaters, And then, of course, John, who is still making his way through the desert with 2 5-gallon gas cans, trying to make it to Chris, who is stuck on the side of a mountain with no gas. So hopefully they will be on the road to the Schleife, and Chris will join us on track. John will join us in the booth, and I am your host, Fry. We will see you guys all next week at the Nordschleife.
Bye.
PC Systems, your dedicated call center partner. We specialize in live customer support as a service, a 24/7 support center, empowering system integrators, operators, and innovators to execute seamlessly at scale, precisely when and where it matters most. Our TaaS model encompasses infrastructure, technology procurement, and comprehensive implementation and lifecycle support. With 3 decades of industry expertise, PC Systems leads in collaborative solutions across hospitality, multifamily student housing, and healthcare. As your trusted white label support partner, PC Systems operates seamlessly in the background, acting as an extension of your team and brand. Simple pricing and transparent solutions allow us to extend your business reach at scale. Let us accelerate your project execution and provide the service delivery infrastructure to expand your business. Contact PC Systems, your call center partner,
Welcome to Origin Micro, your go-to e-commerce superstore for IT hardware and consumer electronics. With over 2 decades of experience, we've earned a reputation for delivering superior customer service and offering top industry brands at competitive prices. We provide a wide range of products from various manufacturers. From notebooks and desktops to networking equipment and VoIP devices, we've got you covered. Our fully stocked warehouse ensures that you'll find the products you need when you need them. And with our expert team always ready to offer personalized support, you can trust Origin Micro for all your IT needs. Origin Micro, your IT e-commerce superstore, serious deals, superior service.